I grew up in Brisbane, born and bred. And back in the 1980s, those people who were around then might remember that there was a series of electricity strikes. We had brownouts, blackouts, suddenly the power would go out. So I was at school and I was second clarinet in my school orchestra. We were actually at an Eisteddfod one night at Manly, and I was playing an adequate version of Bizet's Carmen, you know, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then suddenly, the lights went out. Bam! Total blackness. I stopped. I had no idea what I was doing. I was going, oh, that's not supposed to happen. But my fellow orchestra members kept on going. They knew the score. They kept on playing the music. So after a moment I thought, oh, okay, I better keep going too. And so we carried on. So I think running a business is a bit like playing in an orchestra. Everybody has their role, even the second clarinet. And you as business owners are the conductor. So my name's Nicole Lander, and as Leanne said, I'm the Chief Fund Officer of Laser Tag, and I'm also the co-founder of Battlefield Sports. So we started with a few $1,000 and an idea to take a video game and experience it live. So unfortunately I didn't get any of those government grants to start with, as the previous speaker was talking about, but we have used them since. And we started in Cairns, and we started playing games at AJ Hackett. Has anybody heard of AJ Hackett? Bungee jumping? Yes, they throw themselves off a large bridge or some sort of emplacement with rubber bands tied to their ankles and throw themselves off. Who would have thought that was a business? But it is a business and it's done really well for itself. So we actually used a bit of their venue and started playing laser tag in the forest. So who here actually knows what laser tag is? Good, that's excellent, most people do. Basically, it's a game. Our innovation took laser tag out from inside the dark, foggy maze of an arena into the forest, and we lost the little pew-pew pistols, and we produced all sorts of models. So we actually started because of the internet. I still am, I guess, a bit of a storyteller and a bit of a gamer. I started playing role-playing games when I was at university, and then as the video game revolution took place, I actually migrated into more video games. And then we decided, oh, maybe we could do this live, where we could actually do a live role-play. So I'll show you my first little goodie here. So this is the first laser tag phaser that I ever purchased. I got this off eBay. It's actually made by an American company in 1987, and the company's called Wonder. I added this little extra sort of tube here which uses infrared. So we use infrared just like the TV remote control. And so it doesn't work anymore, and unfortunately that particular company went bankrupt in 1988. So when after 1 year, it was never sold in retail in Australia, but good old eBay, I got some of these and started making them better, at least I think so. So now we have two sides of the business. We have a manufacturing side and an events and rental side. So the manufacturing side is Battlefield Sports, and the rental side is Laser Tag Box. The event side is Laser Skirmish. So basically, as I said, we use infrared, just like the TV remote control. We also, in our latest patented technology, use digital radio feedback, so you know when you've got one. But instead of just me telling you about it, let's just watch a quick video and see it for yourself. was solid in slow motion. That's fine. That's good. So we believe in every game, every gamer. So we actually, whether it's like a 5-minute game at a fete or a 12-hour veterans endurance event, we actually believe that we want every single gamer who comes to our business to enjoy that. So what sure we make guns, okay, it's true, I'm a gun runner. But what we actually really do is create happy memories. That's our product. So we want you to actually have one of those fantastic memories of your life, one of those handful of times that you remember for the rest of your lives. Whether it's like a birthday party or corporate team building experience. So we've had a few challenges as well, just like any business. And as the previous speakers have discussed previously, business can be relentless. There's always something. Well, we started with limited capital, and we did the R&D out of cash flow. And yes, the R&D tax incentive is fantastic. Go get it. Make sure you don't miss the deadline. Also, too, one of our challenges has been the high Aussie dollar. So when I started the business, the Aussie dollar was around 49 cents. And wasn't that great days? We loved it back then. Unfortunately, it zoomed up to about $1.10. Oh, that was nasty, nasty. But now it's about 75. Still above the floating average from when we started floating. I prefer it about 70. That would be even better, or lower. That would be great, but deal with it when you can. So Battlefield Sports has 345 export customers, 128 in Australia. And we've been exporting since 2002. We've exported to 47 countries. Our biggest market is US, UK and European markets, and of course Australia. Laser Tag in the Box has entertained more than 18,000 parties and counting. And our most popular age is actually 10. So I'm going to just do a little thing here. So it's basically like a bell curve. So we've had a 1-year-old party. Yes, it was actually for parents. We've had somebody who's 88 come and play, and our most common age is 10 and 11. But actually this weekend just gone, I hosted a birthday party for a 40-year-old, and him and his buddies and his family came to our Mount Cotton Battlefield, and they had a blast. So we've sold to theme parks, we've sold to caravan parks, we've sold to summer camps in America, they're very popular. We've sold to vacation cares, we've sold all over the place. We've sold to 10-pin bowling. We do actually do indoors as well as outdoors, even though outdoor is our special thing. We've sold to ROTCs. Now that's basically the American version of cadets. And they have whole schools that have cadets, and we've sold to them. So we've even sold to the Barbados Military Corps. We've sold to the P&O cruises. Who's been on a P&O cruise? No? Yes? Yeah? Did you see the laser tag? No. Next time, look out for it.
You're on the wrong boat.
Yeah, we're only on 5 boats. So also too, the interesting thing about our particular technology is that it's 100% transportable. So you can reuse, just say you have an indoor sports centre, Monday through Thursday or Friday night, you do fixtures, netball, indoor cricket, whatever, and then on the weekend, say your ball's a bit quiet, you can actually move out the things, put in the laser tag for the weekend, play the games and leverage off the infrastructure you already have. So with the future, it's create, create, create. There's no holding back, we always need the next innovation. We always need the next big thing. So I thought I'd show you our latest one. This is our actually latest gun that we just made a model, which in a way sort of harks back to the original a little bit, not more compact than the originals, than our ones that we have as well. We have 3-foot-long metal monsters, which you probably saw in the video. But basically, we can, it's a lot of fun, and you look through the red dot scope, that helps you aim. You shoot your opponent's head off, or a sensor on their thing. And then we don't, as for traditional laser tag, we don't have a vest, because nowadays everybody's different shapes and sizes, And also too, we play in Queensland, we started in Cairns. It's a bit sweaty to have a message really. So that's the blaster we call it. Ultra lightweight, ultra compact. It's a lot of fun. So basically, as I mentioned, running a business is like playing in an orchestra or being the conductor of an orchestra. There's, as long as you get the right people in the right positions, then you're going to succeed. And if you think back to that Eisteddfod that night, where we were all at the Eisteddfod, me playing the second clarinet, the good news is that we kept going and we won. Thank you.
Thank you. I guess looking around the room today, there's a lot of people, and at the very start, a quick question. I think some of our 50 or 60% of people here today are either very early in their journey or they're just getting started. What would be your top 1 or 2 bits of advice to someone who's just starting out today, if you sort of reflect on your journey? You talked about the funding piece, but maybe more so from just your own personal journey.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is to know why you're in business. If you know why you're in business, you can't just be making millions of dollars, because guess what, that's not going to happen overnight. You might as well get a lottery ticket. But are you there so you can have more time, be more flexible rather than doing an 8 to 7 in the city like I used to do, and have more time for the kids and then be flexible? Or do you like being the boss? Do you believe in your product? If you know that why, right, then it makes everything else a bit easier, because running a business is tough. And especially if you run, an innovative business that has unusual sort of like patents and nobody's ever done it before, you're creating a sector, like there's a tag outside, whoever thought of that, or AJ Hacker Bungee, run yourself a perfectly good bridge. These sort of things, these are actually out of the box. So, but if you actually know your own motivation, then it makes it a bit easier.